Hello, folks. This is Kevin from Good Day, Good Prayers. I hope you're having a good day. But I will say that there are some people out there who are not having a good day. In most of these cities, the ICE agents only need to be involved in your community for 2 or 3 weeks. That's it. But because of activists, because of people who are prolonging all of this, because of people who are warning illegals that they need to get out of there now because the ICE agents are coming, all you're doing is prolonging this situation. Well, the situation may turn out, instead of to being 2 or 3 weeks, it may be 3 months, it could be 6 months. You're out there right now complaining, oh my, our neighborhood looks like a war zone. Well, yes. Do you know what happens in war zones? People get killed. It's not always the illegal aliens that get killed. It's not always the police or the ICE agents. It's not always the National Guard or the Marines that get killed. Sometimes it's innocent children who are walking home from school. Nobody intended for it to happen, but a situation occurred. There were activists fighting with the agents, trying to stop them from arresting and handcuffing an illegal alien, and suddenly somebody gets hurt, somebody gets killed. Maybe it's somebody from your family. And you think it's great that you're able to make your neighborhood look like a war zone longer. Oh, we don't want it to happen 2 or 3 weeks. We want to make it happen for months so that we can blame the president, so that we can blame the military, so that we can blame the ICE agents. We can blame the police department. And we can blame anybody that we want. But is it those people that are prolonging it, or is it you? So when somebody eventually dies, you don't have those other people to blame. Down deep inside, you know it was you, because you are the one that prolonged everything. That's what happens when these people all get together. They get all these activists going and they try to make these things last as long as they can. Eventually, people die. Eventually, something happens. The illegal aliens don't care about you. They don't care if you or your family members die. They only want to stay here. They only want to hide out. They're doing things that are illegal to begin with. They don't belong here in the first place. The administration, and now I'm talking about the Biden administration, brought them in here. And they wanted them in here so that they would become Democrat voters. Unfortunately, the Biden administration, I believe here in a few days we're going to find out that the Biden administration was even illegally here. It is a fact that Biden said before he was even elected, about 3 weeks, he said, I don't need you people to vote for me. We have it all set up so that I'm going to be elected. We don't need your votes. He admitted to the fact that they were going to illegally put him into the presidency. You see, Joe Biden tried 3 or 4 times during his career to become a president. He couldn't get very many votes. Nobody wanted to vote for him. All of a sudden, he gets 80 million votes. You're going to say, well, it's because nobody wanted Trump back. Well, Trump got 75 million votes. And unfortunately, a lot of the votes that Joe Biden got were actually Trump votes. This is what you're going to find out. There's going to be a lot of awful things that are going to be coming out, things that are truth bombs that you're not going to want to hear. And on the backdrop of you prolonging your community looking like a war zone, you're going to find out that the people who are in Washington, D.C., and in other places, communities where politicians are, they don't care about you. They only care about their power. They only care about the millions of dollars that they receive. And unfortunately, you will find out one day, and it's going to hit you hard, that those people were all being paid to eliminate the American people. Oh yes, it comes right back to that again. They signed contracts. They got tens of millions of dollars to make sure that you were gone by December 31st, 2024. That President Trump wouldn't allow that. And he stopped them. He stopped them dead in their tracks. And it's illegal for an illegal alien to be in America. And they're going to go too, regardless. But I hope that if you are an activist, if you are trying to fight for an illegal alien so that that illegal alien doesn't have to go, I hope that in the process you don't lose a loved one. Because, you know, after a period of time, a war zone winds up becoming fatality zone. And I pray that your family is not killed. I pray that your family will be okay. I pray that the people who are being the activists will wake up and realize that the people who are trying to get them to do these things don't care about them. They only care about their own power. And the only way they get power is by keeping communities like yours looking like a war zone as long as possible. Oh, people dying in the crossfire, people dying in the process, be damned, they don't care. But we care, and we're going to pray that you folks will wake up, that at some point in time you'll actually smell some coffee and realize it's a lot better than living in the middle of a war zone where the potential is that somebody could get hurt. I pray in the name of Jesus that you will wake up. I pray in the name of Jesus that these things will be able to end, that the ICE agents will be able to do their jobs, that the military and the police will be able to do their jobs, and all of this will be ended, and it will be ended quickly and soon, so that the communities can get back to normal again. Because we don't want to see people get hurt in the name of Jesus. We need some likes. We need some subscribers. And we need some people to quit living in a war zone and begin to have some good days. The way you have a good day is when you have good prayers that reach the throne of God, so that God can make sure that you have a good day. So, good day.